Hello everyone, welcome to the biology class. So we are studying human health and disease, and this is the next video under the series. And in this particular video we will be talking about a very complex syndrome. Not a disease, is a syndrome, and it is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So when the AIDS was discovered, it was the year 1981. So this from that time to till now, there were many people which is killed by the AIDS, and it was a time wherein till now you can find that the vaccination is not yet prepared. There are certain drugs available. So you can see the full form of AIDS is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So I was telling you that there are some medicines available which can boost your immunity, but it cannot cure AIDS. So it's better to prevent the disease rather than curing it, because there is no complete cure of AIDS. And that is what is important. Now this AIDS is caused by a virus which is called human immunodeficiency virus. The name is HIV. Now you can see the HIV structure over here. It is having a genetic material of RNA. This RNA or this virus can infect from one person to another person, and can these are the measures through which it could infect: through sexual contact with infected person, through transfusion of infected blood, through infected needles, and also from placenta to the fetus through the mother. So there are several drug abusers, they will also get the disease. Why? Because they are using that infected needles. They are using this infected needle for this every time, the same needle from the infected person. So this also causes the drug. So if you have like multiple sex partner, or sometimes it is very common in the dialysis patient. Why? Because so every time this blood transfusion is happening, so this dialysis patient is also very much prone to the disease. Now AIDS is spread only through the body fluid, and that has to be very understood carefully. So unless and until your body fluid is passing from one person to another person, it cannot cause disease. You can sit and eat with the HIV patient. It cannot pass like that. It cannot pass through the sneezing, cannot pass through the sharing the things. So you must not exclude the HIV patient. Now the incubation period for the AIDS is raised from the month to many years. It means that you can have AIDS and still you are not diagnosed with it. So that is what is called incubation period. It could take from a month to a years. Sometimes you have the AIDS and you will not identify it until the 3-4 years. Now you can see there is an enzyme called reverse transcriptase. Okay, what does this do is they convert this single RNA, this RNA what they have in the convert this into the DNA, and they form the double DNA. So what is this reverse transcription is? Reverse transcription convert the RNA into DNA. Okay, so that is what is important. So RNA is converted into DNA. Now this DNA will enter into the host cell. This is a host nucleus, you can see the purple color. And then the host cell releases the RNA. RNA again will make the protein. It will get into the Golgi bodies, and then it is released out of the cell. Now you can see how this virus is generated from the every cell. Now this one cell release the viruses, it will go and infect the other cell in the same process. And then many viruses will be produced inside the same cell. Now you can see this is the virus, and it is going to infect this T lymphocytes. Now what will happen? T lymphocyte, if you remember, they are the one which is helping the B cells to produce antibody. So these viruses, they will go and they will rupture the basic pattern of the T lymphocytes. So the T lymphocyte will be present, but their number will be reduced in the body slowly, because they basically targeted the T lymphocytes, because they are the one they can kill the viruses. The infected individual, they suffer from diarrhea, fever and weight loss when they are infected from this particular viruses. So the immunity is lost when the T lymphocyte decrease. Now any pathogen, any viruses, any fungus, when they infect, for example this mycobacterium, when they infect the organism, or any fungus is infecting the organism, so they die with those parasites or fungi or bacteria. Nobody dies through that HIV viruses, because HIV viruses just reduces their immune system, reduces the body's immune system. The other infectious causes of that. Now you can see here, This enzyme linked immunosorbent assay, the ELISA test, it is used for the diagnosis of the AIDS. Now the antiretroviral drugs are also available which will enhance the immunity, but as I have told you, there is no cure for this. So the lifespan of the people is obviously greatly reduced when the person is infected from the AIDS. So you can actually support the blood bank if you want to donate the blood and you want to make the difference. Now but they have to make sure that when you go for the donating, you must make sure that you use a disposable needle. You should not share the same needle, because as I have told you, the same example of the drug users. So sex education is also important in the school and other places, wherein it spread the knowledge about using the condom, using the other things, so that the physical contact, physical relation between the multiple partners can be reduced. Now, this World Health Organization has also identified this as a great issue. In India, even this AIDS, as everywhere you can find this structure. Now this National AIDS Control Organization is there, NACO, which gives the so much of knowledge, which gives so much of seminars wherein you get the great idea. Now they also help these HIV patient to recover from their the illness. They provide the drugs, they provide the many supports towards this direction. So this World Health Day is also celebrated, so wherein the people will get an idea. So you need not have to worry about the people having the AIDS. You can actually live with them. There's no problem. Just make sure the fluid should not pass from the one person to the another, because it is the fluid which is spreading the disease, not the person. So that has to be care, and we have to make sure that from the globe this AIDS virus has to be reduced. So this is all about the lesson. We'll see you in the next chapter. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.